Our story kicks off in Paris with Xavier, a 25-year-old economics grad student. He's ambitious but directionless, dreaming of a stable job in the French finance ministry. A family friend tips him off. To land it, he needs fluency in Spanish and knowledge of Spain's economy. So, Xavier signs up for the Erasmus program, a European student exchange that sends him to Barcelona for a year. But leaving means saying goodbye to his loving girlfriend, Martine. At the airport, they share a tearful farewell. Martine sobs. Xavier reassures her they'll make it work long distance. As he boards the plane, we see his own vulnerability. Tears streaming down his face in a close-up that sets the tone for his emotional journey. Touching down in Barcelona, Xavier is overwhelmed by the city's vibrant energy, sun-drenched streets, gaudy architecture, and a melting pot of languages. Everything feels unknown and exhilarating, as he narrates in voiceover. When you first arrive in a new city, nothing makes sense. Everything's unknown, virgin. After you've lived here, you'll know it inside out. Broken homeless at first, he crashes on the couch of a kind French neurologist, Jean-Michel, and his young Belgian wife, Anne-Sophie, whom he met on the flight. They're newlyweds, and Xavier bonds with them over shared French roots amid the foreign chaos. The hunt for housing leads Xavier to a cramped, messy apartment shared by a ragtag group of international students. It's the L'Auberge Espagnole of the title, a French idiom for a disorganized potluck where everyone brings something different. Meet the roommates. Wendy from England, a no-nonsense organizer obsessed with cleanliness. Isabelle from Belgium, a confident lesbian with a flair for drama. Soledad from Spain, the warm, fiery local. Alessandro from Italy, a charming slacker with a guitar. Tobias from Germany, the quiet, intellectual type. And Lars from Denmark, a laid-back party animal. This microcosm of Europe is a whirlwind of accents, habits, and hilarious clashes. Think Germans being too punctual, Italians too flirtatious, and everyone arguing over whose turn it is to clean the kitchen. As classes begin at the University of Barcelona, Xavier navigates bureaucracy, lectures in Spanish, and the thrill of independence. The apartment becomes a hub of late-night parties, shared meals, and deep conversations. Cultural stereotypes are playfully subverted. The group teaches each other phrases in their languages, bonds over foosball games, and supports one another through homesickness. Xavier, initially straight-laced and uptight, loosens up. He experiments with his identity, growing a beard, trying new foods, and embracing the spontaneity. Romance complicates things. His long-distance relationship with Martine strains under the distance. Phone calls turn tense. She visits once, but the spark fades amid jealousy and miscommunication. They drift apart, with Martine feeling abandoned while Xavier immerses himself in Barcelona's nightlife. Enter temptation. Xavier develops a flirtation with Anne-Sophie, the neurologist's wife. She's lonely in her marriage, and their chemistry ignites into a passionate affair. Sneaking around adds guilt and excitement. Xavier helps her explore her sexuality, even introducing her to Isabelle for a brief lesbian encounter. Meanwhile, roommate dynamics spark subplots. Wendy falls for an American musician, leading to heartbreak. Isabelle coaches Xavier on seducing women, and the group pulls off a wild scheme to cover for Alessandro during a parental visit, pretending to be a studious bunch. Through it all, Xavier grows. He questions his career path. The bureaucratic job back home feels soulless compared to this vibrant life. Voiceovers reveal his inner turmoil. "I'm like Europe, I'm a real mess." The film uses inventive visuals, split screens, fast forwards, and quirky animations to mirror his fragmented mind. Friendships deepen. The roommates become family, united by shared adventures like beach trips and all-night study sessions. But reality bites. The year ends, visas expire, and goodbyes loom. In the climax, Xavier confronts his choices. He ends the affair with Anne-Sophie, who finds her own path. Martine and he officially break up, freeing him emotionally. Returning to Paris, Xavier faces the ministry job but rebels. He quits on day one, inspired by his experiences to pursue writing instead. The film closes with him reflecting on how Barcelona reshaped him, cherishing the chaos that taught him about love, identity, and Europe's unity.